And welcome back to the second half hour of the Factor Uncensored. He is a conservative elected official and former pastor. He even appeared here on the Factor Uncensored just last year. You see him there. But now investigators say State Representative Bryan Slaton got a 19-year-old drunk and left her scarred for life with a pair of bloody underwear. Slaton has resigned from office only hours before his colleagues were scheduled to expel him from the Texas legislature. Let's talk about it tonight. And joining us now here on the Factor Uncensored is State Representative Ron Reynolds. Representative Reynolds, we have been following the Representative Slaton case for quite some time now. What's the status of this state representative who has actually appeared here on the Factor before?
Well, Isaiah, simply put, the general investigating body found merit to the allegations that were raised against him. They have, in an unprecedented, it's been over 100 years, but they have moved to expel Representative Slaton as a member of the Texas House of Representatives. That vote is scheduled tomorrow. Today, Representative Slaton sent a resignation letter to the governor and to basically the members, letting us know that he was resigning, but the vote from Chairman Murr of the investigating body said that he wants the vote to still occur. So more than likely tomorrow, at some point, the motion will come up and we will vote on whether or not Representative Slaton should be expelled, which he has already resigned effective today.
Now, tell the public, for those who are not familiar with this case, what is he exactly accused of doing?
Wow. I mean, you're talking about this is some Jerry Springer lifetime gone bad type of stuff. When you read the report, it was no joke. I mean, this guy who is a member of the House had a 19-year-old intern that was working in his office. He invited her to his apartment for late night drinks. Allegedly, he got her drunk, intoxicated, and he took her virginity. I'm just going to be real with you. The report was very graphic and detailed to say that she had bloody sheets and, she kept the, panties and everything. But basically, there was compelling evidence that this took place. He gave her alcohol. She, gave consent under intoxication, basically. And,
So would anyone consider this possibly sex assault or rape?
I believe, Isaiah, we're probably going to see charges referred over to a district attorney to determine whether or not there should be charges brought up. But that is why members of his own Freedom Caucus, the most conservative hardline Republicans, were already calling for his resignation prior to this report coming out based on information that they were privileged to have. And so this is very serious. He took advantage of this young lady. There was no denial from him of the allegations. She and other witnesses testified before the committee, and they determined this from an independent person that they had overseeing the committee and the investigation. So this is very serious, very troubling, and I feel sorry for that young lady.
Have you guys seen anything similar or like this in the Texas legislature before?
No, sir. In fact, it's been over 100 years since a motion to expel a member has been brought before the House. And we've seen some, pretty bad stuff, but nothing to this level. So this is really pretty bad. And, I'm very happy that he's resigning because this is terrible. I mean, regardless of Democrat, Republican, black, white, no one should be taking advantage of anyone by getting them drunk and you're their boss and then, having sex with them. And I think it made it even worse when you found out all the other details, like, she felt, like she, had to do it. It was her boss and she was, a 19-year-old and that she was a virgin. The facts it's just terrible. It's the kind of stuff, as a father who has a daughter, two daughters, it makes you sick.
And for the viewers out there who may be wondering, Representative Slaton was what you consider an ultra-conservative in the Texas legislature who made it difficult for women who may want to get abortions,
just a long list of LGBTQ issues. He stood against those, and now he has his own problem. So that vote, once again, will move forward tomorrow, right, in the legislature, officially expelling him.
That is correct, Isaiah. And really, just to add insult to injury, this was a quote ordained minister. This was a member of the Freedom Caucus, and he was one of the most stern advocates against the LGBTQ community and against women's right to choose. So you juxtapose that. He was a married man. He was a hypocrite. He was living a lie and a double life. And that hypocrisy now is being unfolded to the people of the state of Texas. And out of shame, before facing his colleagues in a vote tomorrow, he resigned effective today.
All right. State Representative Ron Reynolds in Austin, we appreciate your time and this update here on the Factor Uncensored. As I said, we've been covering this for quite some time. Thank you, sir.